So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Back when it goes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lovely pass, but can... It's Lukaku! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And he cuts out the supply. Zaccagni. Goretzka. Zaccagni looking to run onto it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's onside. And this is Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This looks promising. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here. Shot could be Olise! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Diaby. Oh, nice touch. And the shot! He's had it nicked away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Zaccagni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Threads one in, and he's worked it through. Mane, and Mane! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Zaccagni! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zaccagni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicely weighted ball. Diaby in acres of space out wide. Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Face to face with the keeper. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Quality ball. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Diaby. And that could set him on his way. Good ball, good take. It's Calvert-Lewin! And he nearly went all the way.
Calvert-Lewin certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Dink through. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Knocks it out wide. Casemiro. Goretzka. Oh, that's Calvert-Lewin! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Calvert-Lewin deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Diaby. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been cut short. Anguissa. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Lukaku. Looking for the run. Played into the box. He's got full. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Now, what about a counter-attack? Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Calvert-Lewin. And that interception was most necessary. Partey. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no joy this time.
They want to be...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So off we go once more. Now this could be a chance. Showing good feet. Neymar. Mane has found the net here, of course. Mane is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through? Casemiro. Anguissa. Diaby. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Olise. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shot at goal! Lazio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
60 minutes played. Now it's Mane. He is through here. Mane has it in a wide position. Mane's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super ball. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Mane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Koundé calmly anticipates. He can run onto that. He's got away. Lukaku. Olise, brilliantly cut out. Played towards the front line. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Calvert-Lewin. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great ball, and he's in here. Mane. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, he's onto this. And he's managed to get free. Lazio claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 99. Numero 4.
Up he goes! And that could have brought them level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. He's a what? Lukaku! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Knocks it into space.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Neymar. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving forward. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bissouma. Played into space. Nicely worked. He's cut it out. Bissouma is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Lukaku. Politano. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Cleared away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he is going into that little black book. Played up towards the front line. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Very much into the last knockings. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Lazio are down to 10 men. Partey.
Il quarto uomo
Spinazzola.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Neymar. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Neymar. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. We have already started here. He's through here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Zaccagni. Oh, such a clever touch. Olise! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Lazio finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nicely weighted ball, and he plays one through. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? Goal! goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look... Decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Paris Saint-Germain look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Almiron. This looks promising. Olise. And this is Lukaku. And it's Lukaku. White unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Paris Saint-Germain have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Lazio are looking to go forward now. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Rodrigo. Face to face with the keeper. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It's Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Neatly clipped into space. It's hit the woodwork and out. He has found the way through. Mendy promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodrigo. And Anguissa. Almiron. Zambo shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Anguissa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Aimed beyond the defence. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, that's a key interception. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Dembele! It's Dembele! Olise! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Knocks it into space. Zaccagni. But they've got it again. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Neymar tries to play it through. Rodrigo. Lukaku. Goretzka. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's had it taken off him. Olise. Can he get it through? Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Good ball, good take. Olise. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Rodrigo. White. Couldn't squeeze it through. He has a look up. Partey. Lazio have... And the shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And here's shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Little pass back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's gone loose. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Dembele. Van Dijk cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Dembele might just make this. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Rodrigo. He's free, he has got space. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Paris Saint-Germain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So off we go once more. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Always onto this. And he's running through. Great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele, and this is Goretzka. Rodrigo, good running, strong and purposeful. Over to the left, Neymar, he's got away. That's the keeper's ball. Goretzka. Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's Neymar. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now who's going to be first to this? No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, what has happened here? Plenty to aim at here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's intervened well there. Looking to play him in. And he's found a way past. Great ball, and he takes a shot! He scores! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Lazio give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Lazio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely aimed pass. Almiron receives it in a good position here. Goretzka, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goretzka. Partey. Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 99. Lasciano il campo per il numero 27.
Calvert-Lewin really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Morata had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Koulibaly cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Chance for a shot! He has done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
We have got ourselves a game. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Just 5 minutes left. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Chesney gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lukaku. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss
Ci
that.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the number on the board is 3. Pass somewhat off target. There's a sharp little ball here. It's run loose here. That's the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Lukaku voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position.
Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Great vision. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Lukaku. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Retegi, well seen, saw that coming. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic. Partey. And it's Lukaku. Goretzka. Beraldo gets a foot in here. Mitoma. Mitoma plays a sharp little ball here. And he's quick to get it clear again. And this is Lukaku. And it's been played through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Elise. Little pass back. Oh, it's Lukaku! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in. Zaccagni. Digne could move up a gear here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. So it is still 0-0. And it's Digne. Lenormand. That has found him in acres of space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Kovacic. Rodriguez. And here's Dembele. Goretzka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goretzka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Toma. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kovacic. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kovacic. And he's managed to get free. And it's Kovacic. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's nice. Retegi, big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Digne. Nice control. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Ferran Torres. Reteg. Oh, shooting chance! He's been caught on it here. This time, surely. Spinazzola gets good distance on it. Digne just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Retegi. And it's James. He's got away. Retegi, he's on it, can he get away? Caught offside that time. Ferran Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Out towards the flank. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's James. Out to the right. Ferran Torres. Retegi. Kovacic! Want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Dembele. That pass isn't the best. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Attention, attention, le trafic risque d'être très dense dès le coup de sifflet final. Attention, changement.
There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Beraldo. That's been intercepted. Retegi. Digne. For Çalhanoğlu. Dembele. Olise. Now it's Lukaku. Looking for the run. Digne. And it's Kovacic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Retegi. Ferran Torres is onto this. Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't... It's Çalhanoğlu! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Dembele. No, it's come to nothing. James. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now that's well seen too.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Luis Muriel. Now it's Retegi. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
"60 minutes played. And it's Digne. Now it's Retegi. And here's Muriel. Luis Muriel! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Played back to the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. The Normand. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Digne. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lukaku, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted, and he's gone long. Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. He's got two. He has done it. There is the breakthrough. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A 1-0 lead established.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and...
It's Muriel! Oh, taken with style! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which, for me, deserved that equaliser.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Shapes to shoot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Shot could be on.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Koundé did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now.
Searching pass he's played there. Floated through. He gets big! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they're back in front! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does...
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8. À sa place.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's James. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kovacic. And here's Çalhanoğlu. Nice sequence of passes, this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
In towards the back stick. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Çalhanoğlu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely worked. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. Tries to pass it through. That is a crunching tackle. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. This looks promising. Dembele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Dembele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Lukaku taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And we have our very first corner. Iñigo with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Tries the cut back. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. It's Morata! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Flings in across. And now a sudden chance to counter. White picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Dembele. Now it's Lukaku. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Challenge just a bit on the phone. Big chance! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lobotka has been caught there, it's a foul. Nice physical challenge. Played back into the centre. Kovacic. That is ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Calhanoglu, Toma. Some really good ball movement. Well seen, saw that coming. Ferran Torres, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ambitious ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Partey, and it's Lukaku. And here's Olise. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Acerbi cuts out the pass. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. That is lovely. Iñigo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for the run. Oh, good take and a good... He's having a shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's two now without reply. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Driven forward, Retegi chasing after it. Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain really could have done without this to further improve their position of comfort. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
Oh, what a climb! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So is this the start of a comeback? The normal. And it's James. Kovacic in acres of space out wide. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So now the difference is 3. And here's Morata. Morata. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Olise. Oh, cracking. Lukaku! It's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Partey. Kovacic. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Retegui. Now that's well seen too. And here's Retegui. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lebonka. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Showing good feet. Dembele chooses to go back. Gives it back. Morata. Chance, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Goretzka. It's a good spell of possession. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ball's gone out of play. Kovacic. Here's Digne. Mitoma. And he plays one through, and he's managed to get free. Well read, and the danger is averted. Olise. Çalhanoğlu. Retegi, and this is Çalhanoğlu. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. And here's Lukaku. Knocks it out wide.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Is there a Goretzka? It's hit the uprights. He's got a goal! Morata duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Luis Muriel. Ferran Torres. Now it's Kovacic. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nice touch. For Ferran Torres. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Partey. Looking tidy in possession here. Luis Muriel. Ferran Torres. And here's Lukaku. Olise. Oh, what a ball! And it's played in here. And that has been clubbed away. So, third corner of the game. Olise plays it short. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 4 coming up here. Bullish header! Oh, taken with style! Do not write them off! Back they come! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 19.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Partey aims beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. And the shot! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Morata. Partey. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Knocks it into space. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's a key interception. Politano, and he's in on goal. Vlasic.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's being shifted off here. It's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. Vlasic. Now it's Retegi. Little doubt, that is a foul.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 17.
Final checks on the touchline.
Morata.
A change
Le numéro
about to
8.
occur.
À leur place, le numéro 14.
Not got that quite
Le
right.
numéro 6.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Can he get on the end of this? Pings it across. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on 4 minutes. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's certainly onside here. Politano. Lenormand spots it and intercepts. White threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Good ball, good take. Shot could be on. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Lukaku collecting the match ball, and it is his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,